Hello everyone, how you doing? You're very welcome to this week's ROSCOMMON LGFA with myself, Aidan Raftery, and of course, as always, the acting PRO for ROSCOMMON LGFA, Ellenn Hynes. Hello, Ellenn. How are you? Are you well?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Not too bad. No, not too bad. And I suppose really to kick off, unfortunately, not the result we were looking for away to Monaghan, but I suppose a 6 point defeat. But I suppose there's both positives and negatives, and plenty of learning from this game as well.
Yeah, we played Monaghan last Sunday. The final score was 16 points to 10. We did let them get away a bit in the second half, but you can't fault the girls for the hard work that they put in. But Monaghan just kept popping the scores over. Yeah, like we said, some amazing experience that the girls have gained throughout this year between the league and the championship. In that Monaghan match, Helena Cummins made an absolutely amazing penalty save, and we had some great scores worked. Roisin Wynn, Rachel Fitzmaurice, Aisling Feely all got points, as well as Aisling Hanley. She got 3 points, two from frees, and Laura Fleming, she got 4 points, three from frees. So, we have the girls there, and they put 110% on the pitch every time they go out. But we're just unlucky that we didn't get the scores on Sunday.
I suppose really, usually when there is a penalty given away and the goalkeeper saves it, that really galvanizes the team and it really picks them up and they really pick it up from there. But this is a very experienced Monaghan team as well, so I suppose that, you were going into this game expecting a tough game.
Yeah, definitely. We were expecting a tough game. We met them earlier on in the league as well. So, we knew how they played. They knew how we played as well in that sense. So, yeah, it was a tough match right through. The first half, I have to say, there was some great work done. Again, like I said, that penalty, a few lovely scores. Their passing was on point. But yeah, Monaghan just came out of the dressing room at halftime with another gear in them. But yeah, two well experienced teams, two teams that were well able for each other. Again, we were well able for Wexford the 2 weeks before as well. But some things aren't just meant to be. So we
That's
have
it.
so we have a relegation playoff against Louth on the 8th of July, so Saturday week, I think. As well as that, Offaly are playing Longford in the relegation. So this year, two teams are dropping down to junior. Um, it's gonna be a tough match again. We were all played along the year together in intermediate, so I think we'd be well able for Louth. I haven't got to see them play this year that I can remember. But another tough match then Saturday week.
So I suppose the plus thing is it's a shame about the defeat to Monaghan, but of course, as I said, the focus and the shift has to move now to the Loud game there, as you said. I suppose the one kind of good thing in a way is you have 2 weeks to prepare for this game, and I suppose looking at this game and we say looking back at the Monaghan game. What are the areas you think that they need to kind of work on for that game?
That's a great question. I don't know. I think sometimes, say in the second half, sometimes we need to just push it a little bit more than we have. I mean, like I said, they gave this their all, and of course, you can only give so much for a certain period of time, but it's just keeping that going for an extra 5 minutes if that's all you can give. But you do it, and there is a lot of them that do it anyway. But yeah, it'll be an interesting match now to see how it goes. I don't know what else I could say on that now, to be honest.
Yeah, and I suppose really looking at Monaghan as well. Do you feel you were able to I suppose match their physicality because kind of they can be a physical side as well. You seem to, despite the 6 point defeat, I think that areas like that were probably things where you're probably pleased with.
Yeah, so I think the real thing is we just need to take our points a bit more, or there was a few goal chances that we missed, But in terms of physicality, I mean, like with a great team, they work really hard on their fitness, their physicality, their strength, and of course their football skills all year. So I think in that sense, we are a good team with those positives. But yeah, no, I think we were matched on Sunday. But yeah, it is just things like taking the scores that you can get, maybe if we had a few wides. I think Monaghan had a few as well, that's how it goes on the day. Those things happen. It's just getting those scores over and taking them when you've the opportunity really is what will do it for them, I think.
And I think I suppose game on game, the girls and the management do kind of learn game on game from each game, and I think it's just down to the quality of the opposition at the end of the day. And I suppose looking ahead to the Louth game, what do you know about them going into this game? Or I suppose as you said earlier on, it's going to be another tough game for them. But I suppose as we just said there, the fitness that you have, the physicality of that, and if you kind of apply and keep doing what you're doing, and maybe just kind of learn from the last game, there's no reason why you can't beat Louth, even though it's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't got to see Louth play yet this year. I might look on the LGFA portal and watch a few matches myself, just because I like to know the players and things going in. But yeah, um, you know, we like I said, we've done a lot of work throughout the year. It's been a long year. We're into June, July this weekend. The girls work so tirelessly every week, giving all they can. But all fairness, when it comes to the day of the match, the work you've done up until that point, yeah, it's great and it's brilliant. But it's just what happens on the day really is all that really counts in that match. If they go out Saturday week and give their 100%, give it their all, pop over their scores. We have some brilliant scorers there that can take those shots. So if they do what they do well on the day, I think they might get out with the results that they want and that they deserve, really, in my eyes.
Yeah, that's it, because they put in so much effort every week, and training and the matches. But I suppose if there was any motivation to it, they're an intermediate team. Obviously, as you said, there's a relegation playoff. The girls won't need any more. They won't need any more motivation than that. It's a must win game, and they have to win it to stay up. And it's a pity that it has come down to this. But I suppose maybe look at it's one of those things you can look at it in two ways. You can say, "Oh Lord, here we go, another tough game. Can we win this?" Or else you can use it as motivation and say, "Well, look, we're well able to do this. We'll give it our best shot. Hopefully get over the line and win it, and take a lot out of the season and go again next season."
That's it. I think you summed it up perfectly there. They'll do their best. If they come out with the result that they want and they deserve, that's all we can ask from them. We support them in however they do, however they play. We back them 100%. So they just need to back themselves then on Saturday week, and keep their fighting going. They've fought for everything every week, every match they've gone out to. So they're well able for it. So just all we can do is wish them the best of luck.
That's it, and I'd like to wish them all the best, and everyone here at Rosfm would like to wish them the best of luck, because even when they win, no matter what, the great thing about this bunch of girls is that they're never afraid of hard work, and I think that's really evident in the performance, and indeed on the training field as well, which is great, because some teams, if they win, they say, "Oh, look, yeah, we'll take it easy," or whatever. But win, lose or draw, these players will always give it 100%. And I mean, I suppose that's one of the pluses and one of the things that Ollie Lennon loves about this group of girls.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we can't say it enough that they give their 100%, but they have had their setbacks this year, but every week they come back, they're resilient, they're stronger, they fight for everything that they want on the pitch. They're an amazing group of girls. I've gotten to know them over this year. Lovely group of girls. And like Ollie would say, or like Laura, Laura Fleming, their captain, would say, they are a family, they're a unit. They stick together, they do the work together. Yeah, so great group of girls, and I wish them all the best of luck.
And look, it's like we said, you still have a game left, which is great. Unfortunately, I suppose, reflecting over last weekend in other games, I suppose, unfortunately, the Camogie team lost to Clare quite convincingly, I suppose. But look, that was neither here nor there. They're through from the group stages anyway. The Roscommon senior footballers unfortunately lost against Cork. I guess it was just one of those weekends. But look, it's just a way. All you can do is just pick it up and run with the ball again for next week. And I suppose after that, then it's got back to the club scene as well, and that's going to be another busy period then for the girls when they go back to their clubs.
Yeah, one last game to leave it on the pitch like they do every week, and then they have a break in July, and we're back to adults club championship on the 18th of August. So that'll be brilliant again to get back to clubs again. There is underage going on at the moment. There is under 14 club. They're on to round 5 of Division 1, 2, and 4, and then we're into Division 3 final of the under 14 Kilglass-Kilmore v Kilbride, I believe. That's 6th of July at 7 p.m. Under 16 will be starting again soon. Minor will be starting again soon. Under 12 is taking a break for the moment. They had their groupings every Sunday, but there's going to be a blitz organised later in the year for all the teams to come together. It'll be very good to get all the adult teams back on the pitch as well, between leaving certs, junior certs, work, college, holidays. It'll be a busy year for them all, but it'd be great to see them all back on the pitch once again. It's always a great tournament, the adult championship. We look forward to it every year as the county board and in my own club, so it's great. We announced today that there'll be an under 10 blitz Saturday, the 15th of July and the 19th of August, which will be in St. Faudia's GA Grounds Valley League, 10:30 start, but we do ask all teams to be there before 10, just to be on the pitch and be ready. All those details are on our social media. But yeah, it's great to, that's really during the summer is when county comes to an end and we can really focus on our clubs. So it'll be great now to get back onto the pitch and see all the age groups back on the pitch again. Once again, club is where it starts, and we're looking forward to the rest of the football year.
That's it. And of course, as well as that, I think last weekend, the county minor team were out as well in the B Championship. How did that go?
That was the under 16s actually.
Or the under 16s, sorry, yeah, and they're looking ahead to the minor as well.
Yeah, they played Sligo in the Connacht B final on Monday. They lost 2-10 to 2-6. It was a very good game, I have to say. I thoroughly enjoyed it myself. Sligo got away in the second half a bit more. They kept pushing, took their points. But yeah, it was a great match, very close game. I think the two teams were well able for each other. As well as that, the minors played Sligo yesterday away in Sligo, but they won that. I think the score was 6-12 to 2-12. That was, I think, the last round of the championship. So we meet them again in the minor Connacht B final soon. I don't have the date right now on me, but that'll be another excellent game to go and watch. Two lovely teams, two great teams for football, so hopefully they can come out again with a win with that one as well. So yeah, some very good games over the last week, and we look forward to the minors finishing out their, continuing on their football season for another little while, hopefully.
That's it, and hopefully, it'll be a great year at underage level, at club level, and it's great to see. I suppose with the under-16s, even though they lost, and of course with the minors now looking ahead to that as well. It's great to see the talent coming through at underage as well, and it's there are some really talented players coming through the system at the moment, and it's looking good for Roscommon. The Roscommon intermediate team, or hopefully in the years to come, senior team or whatever. But yeah, it's the future is bright for ladies Gaelic football in Roscommon at county level.
That's very true. I mean, we have some excellent footballers there within club and county underage, and we look forward to having them join us in years to come as the age groups, go up.
And of course, it promises to be a good summer of, I suppose, a good summer of Gaelic football, ladies Gaelic football at club level as well. So there'll be plenty of games for supporters to go and watch and see the future of Roscommon football. And of course, the girls now after Saturday week, they'll be looking forward to going back to their clubs and looking ahead to the club championship as well. And hopefully looking ahead to a good season next year, hopefully.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to the club championships getting started soon. Getting the girls, underage, adult, whatever it be, back on the pitch, as well as the supporters. We get to see them all cheering on the girls, and that's what it's all about. Girls that love playing their football. So we can't do any more to support it or promote it. It'll be great again to have, and we're really looking forward to it.
That's great. And I suppose slightly off the theme of Gaelic football, slightly related, I suppose, is a big congratulations to Lisa's sister Aoife, who had a great win there the other day in the boxing. And I see she's she's guaranteed at least a bronze medal, and I'm sure it won't be long before Lisa will be out again.
Yeah, I've been following it a bit on social media. Two excellent boxers. Lisa with her football as well. We just want to wish Aoife the best of luck. Continuing on this week, as well as Lisa. When she gets back into the ring again. In her own fights. So, it's an amazing thing to be able to support as well. Because football isn't just the only sport we play in Roscommon. There's the camogie, there's boxing, whatever other sports, rugby. It's amazing to be able to support girls in their sport.
That's it, and of course, as we know, Lisa also plays. She plays basketball. She plays. I don't know if there's a sport she doesn't play. So it's a busy schedule for her. So listen, thanks very much, Ellenn, for taking the time out to do Roscommon LGFA, and we look forward to talking to you next week.
Thank you for having me again.
No problem. Thanks very much, and that's Ellenn Hynes, the acting PRO for Roscommon LGFA.